Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the National League wildcard game, the Diamondbacks bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Baltimore, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa right there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Count even at 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Michael Givens is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wild card matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
In now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now batting, Gregory Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Polanco, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Polanco around first, heading for second now. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archway. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
At the plate, Carlos Correa will get to take his first cuts here.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. One out, nobody on. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Jonathan.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Stowe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one right down Main Street. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Oh, that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Showtrack. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Fouled off. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Mancini stands at second with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead off the home half of the
Leading off for
second.
the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. One away.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping in, Scooter Gennett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Two balls and a strike to Gennett. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Well hit to right, but foul. Fallen behind now, 3-1. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Fouled away. Gaddis is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Evan Gaddis.
Next up for the Stros, Evan Gaddis. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tim Beckham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Now batting.
And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. In now, Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Machado, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Missed with a slider. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Second baseman, number 27, Altuve.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Nope. And that misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jonathan Schoen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So striding in, Adam Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shot toward right center. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One strike now from Cole. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
So stepping in, Colby Rasmus, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Jones on third with 2 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
2 outs here with a runner at third. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder,
As it's on the ground toward the hole.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. 2-1 Baltimore. Here's George Springer. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
from 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Another full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Up around the face. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Taking off is Springer. It swung on and missed the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. 2 is left. Beckham, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
First baseman, number 10, Julius Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Springer at third with 2 away. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that liner caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros 1. Donnie Hart enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Donnie Hart.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gattis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Machado, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. To stand in to lead things off for the Orioles, Adam Jones set to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Colby Rasmus will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Richard Blyer.
Jose Altuve will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Line to the right side. Reddick is there, one away.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Altuve leads off first with one away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. He's running. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Josh Reddick. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Now in the box, Tim Beckham, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Now batting, Captain Evan Gattis.
Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Joe Smith will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Chris Davis now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's got a 3 for 7 line.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The second for one.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's just 2 for 12. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Darren O'Day enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Darren O'Day.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Set. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. There's a heater in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. No change in the score. It's 3-3. In now for the O's, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Buddy Bashirs, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Buddy Bashirs. Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That misses. 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-0 on the way. Line softly toward the hole, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Reddick stands at first with one out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Ready with the 2-0. Sinker misses outside and he's behind 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even. In the bottom of inning number 10, it's the Orioles 4 and the Astros 3. Zach Britton enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Here's George Springer, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rasmus has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Scooter Gennett. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Britton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Beckham fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Jones is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough. It's your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game.
No errors.